right, today is the first day of August 2024. Um, New month. We have about what August, September, October, November, December. About five more months left in the year. Um, so still working on this thing here. So I would say that we have news at 8:30, 9:45, 10, 10:30, and then that's about it. Over here, we have this meeting all day. Have no idea what that means. So I guess it's more oil. Um, Bi-monthly. So was that every 2 months? It looks like it's bi-monthly, every 2 months. So it's about oil. Is it on this one? People with money who do it all. This is the all day thing. I don't see it on this. Okay. So aside from the oil thing, well, yeah, the 8:30, 9:45. This might be important, and 10 o'clock, and then we also have a 10:30, and then tomorrow is a big day, especially this here non-farm payroll or the unemployment employment situation. So that's gonna be our NFP. It's gonna be a very big day as far as potential news. Um, Price usually spikes and on this level, and sometimes we have good levels to work with. Here, we might have a good level to work with. Comes out in about 11 minutes. So if not, then definitely tomorrow. If not, then likely tomorrow, not definitely. So that's basically it for news. I'm gonna close these out, and let's go over my levels that I have. So these are my levels from yesterday. Let's go back to the here. I like the sell off. I want to mark this here, but we still have the gap. But this would have been marked like this, because well, price came from it. This is not really a doji, so this might be an area of interest. I'm gonna keep it there for now. Yesterday I was looking for this gap fill. I was hoping price would have come down to this level that I have here, where buying came from at the open, but price kind of hovered around here for kind of basically it opened here and then just kept pushing higher. Never found a selling. I never had anything here for sell. I did try to go short, which I now is wishing that I did it. Price bounced higher from there, um, kissing the opening highs to right here, which is essentially this. Right, so price came down, kissed that at 3:30. So they say usually around 1, 3 o'clock, 1:30, we got a move, and that's kind of what we got here. Let me mark this a different color so I could delete it. Sure, why not? All right, so um, that one is just bothering me. I'm gonna make it this. All right, so price bounced, and now we filled that gap in the overnight session. So if we go to the daily on the regular chart, we'll see that the gap is filled. So we filled the bottom gap, and then we filled the top gap. And I don't think we have any other gaps left to be filled. I think that's essentially it. Let me do this real quickly, and probably just gonna keep it on this. Now we have one more gap right up here. Essentially, we usually fill most of the gaps. This one didn't get filled, but this was a major gap. That one's a major gap. So we have one more gap right up here that could potentially be filled, as price did move down about 20 points, but these gaps have all been filled, even the low end of this. So now let's just go into our, well, before that, let's see how price reacted to this level. I never looked at it from that perspective. So yeah, we came down, we nicked it. Volume, bounce. Let's see how it looks like on the 15-minute. See if we had any wicks going into it first. No wicks. It was the wick. I did try to buy here. Had a little bit of move, but then price couldn't get high enough. How does it look like on the 1 minute? Just that area. This actually might be going soon. Yeah, so we had volume coming in, and then that's not it. That's where I entered. I knew that looked familiar. Let's see here. Oh, start a volume, and then buy. So this would have been a nice area to just enter. Yeah, so risking about 4 points, it looks like. I lied. Looking at the 40, sheesh, listen, about 7 points, and price moved a good amount of points. So on 5 MES contracts, that's a nice 42 points. I would have taken that for sure. Let price do its thing. What's the max? What's the height that we're trying to reach? No idea. So probably would have got stopped out on the first. No, probably not. Yeah, probably would have got stopped out around this area here. So probably would have gotten maybe 19 points, which is not bad. I'd take 19 to 20 points. I mean, who doesn't want full max, but 19 to 20 points are good. Probably would have got stopped out. If I traded trailer from the 15-minute, would have been stopped out for sure, because then I would have had my stop loss down here. So just all hypotheticals. Yeah, trading that. You know, price came down nicely on that one. Reverse. Is that the 50-minute mark? All right, I'm gonna get back to my charts very soon. What's initial balance? This is initial balance. Hello. 29. This one. So this height. So I am not getting the grasp of this. Alright, so it came down to initial balance on that pullback after breaking back higher. So price sheesh. So price broke the highs, pushed price down to initial balance, and that would have also been another area to enter right here on this buy, on the break of this, either up here or down there. 65, so 10 points, 2 to 1. Alright, but I prefer this one here. Alright, so enough of that. So now that I saw what happened there with this, I'm gonna clear these up. I'm gonna put this chart away. Let's go back to a larger time frame. So I'm gonna get rid of this. We're focusing on this here. So price is moving up. Probably look for a sell up here. I'm not gonna trade anything now because I'm still setting up. NQ is down here. Let's throw on value area highs and lows. I am really liking this pullback though. I think I might be interested in trying to get into something. I'm really liking the pullback that I see on. I'll look at the 15-minute. 15-minute, yeah, right around here. I think would probably be the best area. So I'll have my trading thing up and prepared in case I see something. All right, so balance wise, none of our levels are there besides this right here. I said I don't mind putting it, but I just don't like the extra distractions. So I'm not gonna do anything for that one. Let's see. Same thing with NQ right down here. Good area to buy. I'm not gonna mark these. We got a P shape on on NQ and a nice B shape on ES. All right, so that's why area highs and lows. We do have a gap. Yeah, so we might come back down and fill this gap. That'd be cool. Okay, so let's get rid of value area highs and lows. Thing comes out in about a few seconds. Let me open up, I have my clock up and prepared. That is coming out now, and now it's moving. This is it. Price spiked on both sides. What I was looking at was this trend here. I was really liking what it looked like based off just glancing at it. Also have another one here, but as you can see, every time price attempted, price moved up higher and it failed. And each attempt to break lower, it failed. This one here, it worked out nicely. As you can see, we broke down, price pulled up, and then broke down even further. These, and then price started to shift this direction, and then with each fail, price moved above, and price moved above, looked like it wanted to go. All right, we had a break, price pushed above it, so the aim would be to sell off up here where price actually pushed price all the way down. So I'm keeping an eye on that. That's where I'd like to enter. I'm going to see if I can trade this. Why is my NASDAQ and everything orange? Yeah, this looks weird. I've never seen that before. Or because it's news. That's probably because it's news. It's probably because it's news. So I may have to wait till it cools down. I would do minis or micros. Alright, so I'll focus on these, and at the minis I'll focus on the micros. And I think it's orange because of news. So let me put this on the other screen, and as price it's doing its thing, Let me adjust this. I'd still like to see a wick. If we get a wick within the next, I guess 15 minutes or so, I'd look for that short. So I don't have anything as far as ADR, ADR, value area highs that I'm going to put on this chart. Let's do it's Thursday here. Let's do settlement price. Yeah, whole computer's acting slow right now as news is coming in. Settlement price is down here. Kind of came down to it and bounced. I'm gonna leave that price there. We don't have a lot of volume coming in on. We do have volume, but it's only about 2,500. Not a lot to like make a big difference so far. You know, I'd like to see it above 5,000. So price is still somewhat going up towards the gap, and I am still focusing on the fact that we sold from up here. We did break above my area. And my chart is still showing orange. I said it's probably because of news. Settlement price came right down to it. I wonder what this looks like with the sell. So we're right below it. I'm gonna keep this one here. So here, oh, so we're right in it. Um, I definitely would like to see price move up a little higher for me to want to be interested in a short. I don't like the fact that we just nicked it and stop. I still think that I need something to prove that we're interested. Like I prefer a break and a retest. Um, so I did wake up. I did come back early. Woke up early and came back early just to see if I can catch this move before the market opens. If I don't see anything by 9, I'll be walking away. It's been 20 minutes so far since the recording. 8:37, 7 minutes since the news came out. Price is rejecting up here. Looks like it wants to break. Have lower wicks down here, which are important to me. Have a strong body here. So if price breaks out and retest, I'd be interested. I'm still waiting for this 15-minute to do its thing. So that's about 7 more minutes from now. I do like the 5-minute, though, but I know that when I rush into a trade, especially when it didn't break like the channel fully, I end up getting hurt. Like this one here, I'd enter like this with this trade, like that. Right. So that would have been my entry, stop loss here, and this is about 6 points. And then I'd be aiming for the bottom of settlement price, which is down here. So this is 6, this is probably 12, this is probably 24, and then the extra. Oh, I still have that up. So about 29 points. Right, almost 30. So that would have been the goal, but I just do not like how price kind of like touched that without any strong volume or anything like that. It didn't strongly push away. It touched it and then slowly moved away. Right, came to it aggressively and then just said, I'm gonna nick it, and then slowly moved up. No large candle reversal. Engulfing these, it did move though, so maybe we have a little bit more, or maybe price would just sell off from here. Right, but that's what I would be looking at hypothetically. I'm gonna do this like this, get rid of those, just keep it clear. Let me adjust this a little bit more. And I also don't like when price gets out of the channel and goes back in. It never really works out well for me. I like it when it just breaks the channel clearly. So how are we looking for a new channel? And we did reverse from up there. That is a sure sign of a reversal. But we still have 5 minutes for price to fully share what it wants to do, and my charts are looking different here. I don't like that. It's the 1 minute. We're at 88. This is at 86. Something is wrong. Data's delayed. Why is my data delayed? Alright, let's try to fix this. My data is delayed. That's why it's orange. I thought it was news. I don't remember ever seeing it orange during news, but I said, well, maybe it's a new feature. But because this was looking good for an entry, because we kept pushing out, realizing how long this is, I was definitely looking for an entry right there. My thing is still orange. Data still delayed. And I don't know what to do with that. And yeah. Okay. Well, data's delayed. I have no idea what's going on. Things look completely different. Like I said, I would have been interested in entering on that candle here. Was catching my attention. I would have entered here for sure, and then see what price brings up, because I was really liking how the rejections was happening. But that would have been in my entry. but I'm not sure what in the world is going on. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I don't even know what to make of this. Yeah, so yeah, I would have wanted to enter. I wanted to enter there, at this here. Right now, though it's minor, that's 4 points. I'm gonna add the other ones that I took off. And let's just see what price brings of it. How close we are to any of them. So still have some ways to go. Now I'll be contacting support for this issue. Because yeah, not cool. Alright, so I'm likely gonna just log off of this. Like I said, these are basically my levels. Um, Let me go look at. I'm gonna add this here because I don't have anything above it right now. Well, let me see. 5615, 5615, 56. Is it 15 or 565? 5615, 565. So essentially this here. So I'm not gonna mark that. All right, so I'm done. Yeah. So that's basically it. I'm gonna close these out, and I am done for now. And I try to figure out what's going on with my account because I can't trade right now. If we were to pull back, we'll probably pull back somewhere into this here. This would be the only essential place to pull back into. And price will continue lower. So it would need to pull back and then create a new low. If it doesn't, we're going to get a new high. Based on how things have been working out. So we finally got a push. We never got below this volume here, which is important. So we'll see. Cause we're kind of inside that volume still. We need to break outside of it and then probably retest or go retest and then push back. Cause this is the highest volume within that volume bar. So all right, so that's it. Be back in the evening to see if anything changes with my account.